Namaste, my Phoenicians. Hi, it's Case. Welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for Scorpio June 2020 read. Yes, let's get this energy up. Energy for my Scorpions. You know what, my Phoenicians, I have good karma around me. Karma, are you good?
Yes.
See, I have good karma around me all of the time. Tell them what your full name is.
Carmen Walker Austin.
You didn't need to add a surname, but yeah. I have good karma around me at all times. Yes, energy for the Scorpions. Okay, we see fertility and chalice. Some Scorpions are actually going to become pregnant. Okay, this is also a union, a fertile union. Okay, the chalice is represented by the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups speaks of a new beginning. Okay, a new beginning even in self-love. Because fertility also represents the Empress, the Divine Feminine. This could also be a new beginning in self-love for my Scorpions. Come on with my music. Took me from China straight to some shopping market. Not having that. Hold on, let me fix it so I can easily change it if it needs to be. Yeah, this could also be the beginning of self-love, understanding your self-worth, knowing what you bring to the table, Scorpio. You're getting that sting back in your tail. Yeah. This is also about you being able to express your creativity because you've experienced some kind of growth. Yeah. Spiritual growth, your ancestors, your way showers, your guides have been guiding you, Scorpio, have brought you to this point of growth. It's spiritual growth that you've had that has come through self-love, through self-realization, through understanding that you have everything already on your table. You the big boss. Yeah. 6 cards for Scorpio, please. Okay. We have the Ace of Swords, the Page of Swords. This is air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have the 4 of Swords. Oh gosh. Oh, what fell off the top? I think it must join the others. Okay, the 4 of Swords is Libra energy as well as Jupiter. We also have the 5 of Wands. What the hell's going on, Scotty? Whoa! Do you understand? The conditions that I've got to work under are extreme. Especially under this cocoa butter crisis. This Palmer's cocoa butter crisis. But I digress. Feng Shui myself. Yes. As I was saying, the 5 of Wands is Leo energy as well as Saturn energy in the reverse. Backing away from some form of conflict. But hold on a moment. Let me continue to bring out the other 3. I don't know, this hairband is restricting my ear. It's a troublemaker. But it matches. I like to be coordinated at all times. Okay. We have the Emperor, the Page, the Knight of Pentacles. The Emperor is Aries energy. The Knight of Pentacles is earth and air energy. We have the Devil as well as the 6 of Wands. On the base of the deck, we have the 3 of Swords. This is about a cleansing. This is about overcoming some kind of sadness and loss, some kind of stabberation to the situation. Was it the case of the back front stabber? Let's see. Yeah. There's some kind of betrayal around a family situation, deep emotional betrayal. Yeah, a situation that you had to gather information around and cut it out. Okay, so this is why this is here. The self-love and the personal growth. Okay. I see. Okay, let me just have a quick look at these cards. Okay, the page of swords is immature energy. Also, the page also brings news of could be more troubles. The page of swords is somebody who is inquisitive. This is young energy, youthful energy. Okay, but because it's next to the three of swords, this is making me realize that you was dealing with somebody who is still spying on you. I might add, Scorpio. They're watching you. Trust and believe that shiznay. Okay, they looking high and low. Page of swords, they laying on their back, everything laying up, watching you. Yeah. This person, this page of swords, okay, is, as I said, is extremely immature with their behavior as well as their words. This is someone who cannot maintain balance, somebody who you had to separate and isolate yourself from. This person appeared to be controlling. Emperor energy. And it took you a while to get out of this situation, Scorpio. It did. Because there was a lot of toxicity that you had to leave behind. Trauma bonds could be. Addictions. Self-doubt. But you was victorious in moving away from that situation because you don't want no more. You don't want it with lean anymore. You don't want no more trouble. You want peace. Peace. So that you can focus on your pentacale and make new plans. This is about you turning your back to a situation where there was a lot of control. You was dealing with somebody who was emotionally cold as well as being immature. Okay. I'm going to clarify with the After Tarot. Where you are right now, Scorpio, as I said, you are embodying the Page of Swords. Okay. This is about you making new plans. You're feeling energetic and alert at this moment in time. You're wanting to learn new things. But as I said, there's people watching you. They're watching. Yeah. Okay. This is about you overcoming petty gossip. Right? You have a quick-witted nature about you. Yeah. You know how to solve your problems. And again, we have the Four of Swords again from a different deck clarifying this Ace of Swords. So there was a lot of conflict, you know, a lot of verbal and mental, maybe abuse or backwards and forwards. There was a lot of fighting in a situation that you had to take a rest from. You played possum. You acted like you was dead. Yeah, you acted like you was dead. 2 cards of rest. You had to lay that shiznay down because you was mentally trapped in this situation. You was allowing these immature words, these vindictive blades that was being thrown at you to entrap your own mind. Yeah, but you became the Queen of Swords up in that shiznay. And you cut it out with a quickness. This is telling me that you now, Scorpio, have the wisdom of your experiences, okay? The Queen of Swords steps forward with water and air energy. It's telling me that you are now, as I said previously, you are a quick thinker, okay? You are now more organized because you have a new perspective on what you went through in that situation that you had to separate yourself from, where there was a lot of fighting and conflict, okay? This is also telling me that you could be somebody who is divorced or separated from a situation. This is also somebody who could have possibly had fertility issues, maybe possibly the loss of a child or not being able to bring a child. This is about you now having emotional control, okay? Using a more mature intellect. Because you're healing from that situation, okay? I picked him up in reverse, so you're meant to see this in the reverse. A situation where you felt like you was unable to free yourself. Hey! But you've got what? 1, 4, 5, 6 of Swords. But you left that situation. You've moved into calmer waters. That's too many cards. Everyone is free yourself. You've got very soon. You've got something coming towards you very soon. A new love situation is coming in. Divine is saying it's safe for you to love. Once you've done that work on yourself, it is safe for you to love, and you will come out of this sadness and loss and move towards your emotional fulfillment. You just need to gather your strength, gather your information, and cut out what is no longer emotionally serving you, because you are embodying the Queen of Wands. You are making stable plans and you are acting on those plans. The Queen of Wands is somebody who is in tune with the occult, in tune with their intuition. Okay? You are somebody who is firmly in control now, because again, the Queen of Swords shows her face. You have the wisdom of your past experiences. 2 queens. Okay? And Divine is gifting you with a new opportunity. This could be an inheritance, something left you in a will. You might be winning something on the lottery through gambling. I'm not advocating gambling, but this is what's going down. Bobby Brown. Divine is telling you to still continue to stand in your power, stand your ground. Although the route may be unclear to you right now, right? You are where you need to be, removing yourself from a situation because you have something better on its way. So with the Ace of Pentacles, it also represents the marriage card, a more stable situation, more opportunities, a new beginning, a change of environment. The Pentacles also represents you returning to health, because that situation was making you sick. Okay. Your outside influences. Okay, what's influencing you at the moment is the need for you to heal, for you to find balance and harmony with the 4 of Swords. This is about you having a true rest in mind, body and spirit after challenging times. This is also about you understanding that you need to go inward. You need to go and come. In order to get out of that situation, you had to go within. You had to go within and find the divine. Yeah. You had to go within and realize that you was the only one that was still entrapping you into this situation, a situation where you didn't want any more. You didn't want no more conflict. You've had enough. Had enough. Okay, I told you. Divine is telling you that your spiritual guides, your way showers are here, and they are guiding you along this path that was fraught with obstacles. But this is now time for you to have peace and balance in your life. This is Temperance is Sagittarius energy. This is about you going on a new adventure in life, one that is led by your own independence. This is the divine telling you that what you are seeking through this, separating yourself from the situation, realizing that you was the one that was trapping yourself. What you're seeking is seeking you. This is about you learning through past experiences. It's about you also understanding that situation was a soulmate. You felt you was a fool in that situation. Your loyalty was constantly tested in that situation, a situation that had you on a cliff's hanger. Okay? Told you. 5 of Swords, again, this is what was created at the outset. 5 of Swords. There was a lot of mental, verbal abuse, possibly even physical abuse, because you not wanting any more conflict could mean not wanting any more physical fighting. Okay. We have the Knight of Pentacles. I told you it's a situation that you found it. He was very slow to leave that situation. Very slow, because you had to plan. But you've had nothing but steady growth since you left that situation. My Scorpion Phoenician. Whoa! Your June is... Okay, we'll leave that where it fell because it's meant to be there. Okay. In your blocks, we have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands, as I said in reverse, is about you wanting to back away from any conflict. Okay, having no confidence in the situation. You're fearing this breakup because you fear the violence, the back and forth, the arguing around it. You want to leave that situation quietly, move away from all of that toxicity successfully, with all your shiznay intact. Wow. Yeah. Because you know that there was a lot of lies in that situation. With those two swords down, this is you making that choice. Because your heart is healing. All of the swords are out of your heart. So you're making an intellectual decision about what you thought was soulmates. What you thought was a soulmate situation. But it seems like it turned into a situation of abuse. Yeah. This is you taking back your emotions and pouring away any emotions that you have to the situation. This is you remaining calm. Because you understand who and what you're dealing with in this situation. Somebody who is extremely manipulative, that you're going to have to sneak away in order to get the healing that you need. You're going to have to choose to sneak away. This could be you sneaking away with children. Okay, in your finances, we have the Emperor. This is about you bossing up and taking charge of those finances. Yeah, we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords always comes rushing in with news of more problems and troubles. But what is this about problems and troubles? Yeah. It's saying that if you don't take accountability for the situation that you're in, okay, start making a hard effort at either learning something new, working harder at your business or in whatever career you've chosen. This is about you putting in those long hours in order to get that financial return. This is you stepping into your power and finding that pentacale, because you can, Scorpio. You can. You have what it takes. You have what it takes. Okay, because right next to that, what do you have? You have the Knight of Pentacles. This is about you making long-term investments. Okay, viable investments that you will see a return on. You'll be able to harvest, live off the fruits of your labor. Okay, this is the divine is telling you that the right thing for you to do is to invest your time and your loyalty into building up your pentacale. And in doing that, okay, you will be able to definitely free yourself from this situation. Okay, very soon. So the quicker you put your effort into getting that money, get that pentacale, so you can get up out of there. Your ancestors are there. There's also a cleansing needed in that situation. You could have contracted some kind of a STD from this situation. You need to get yourself checked. This could be the prescription that's being written. Look what just underneath that. You need to protect yourself, and underneath that is what? The divine feminine. Stand in your power. You need to have a health check, a full health check from that situation. But with all these pentacles in the upright, it's saying that your health will have a turnaround, but you need to have a cleansing of some sorts. Okay? What you can expect is a return on these long-term plans, these investments, this time, whether it's through education, a new business, a new career. And as before, we saw the Ace of Pentacles, right? It could be from an inheritance. I see you investing that money wisely again and getting a return. Okay? We have the Hermit card. This is Virgo energy. Divine is telling you to continue to make it be an ongoing self-analysis. Okay? Isolate yourself from any situation that you feel maybe taking you out of your element. Because you always have the divine. You can always go within to get out of any situation. I'm looking at this picture and it's like the light is being shown on you. Get that bag, Scorpio. Get that bag so you can get away from the snake that is isolating you from everyone. Everybody's been a fool in a situation, but this is too much. It's too much, Scorpio. You need to get away from this negative energy because it is draining you. And Divine is saying that you will be successful. Yeah, the ending of that cycle, the beginning of another. We have the World card. The World card is represented by Earth and Saturn energy. This is about you re-establishing a new form of security and stability in your life. A more desirable outcome. This also speaks of travel, having to move for that security. We have the Ace of Cups. This is about a new beginning. Could be a new beginning, as I said, in self-love. Okay. Alrighty. This reading was so smooth, I barely needed to clarify it with much. Look. Divine is saying to let go of that betrayal now. Choose to move away from people that tell you lies, that hurt you. You know, that wasn't a soulmate. It was a codependent situation. But now you're enlightened to that. And you're drinking that from that chalice. This is about you taking back that love and pouring it back into yourself, drinking from that cup. Your own cup, and filling your own self back up. My Scorpion Phoenician. Okay, let me get some FPs up on this. Any more advice or messages for my Scorpios? Divine is telling you to use your wisdom and clarity at all times, your mental clarity. And if in doubt, pray. Love yourself first, my Scorpion Phoenician. Proverbs 4:23. Guard your heart, for from your heart springs the well of life, the wells of life. You're an empath, so you are a beacon to narcissists and other psychopaths. So guard yourself. Proverbs 4:23. Okay, on that note, we are already here. That was the June 2020 Scorpio read with me, Case, at Frequency Phoenix 555. Please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe and share these messages with whomsoever you feel needs it. If you require a personal read from me, all of my information is in the description box below. And as I always say, from the ashes, baby, namaste.